Welcome everybody. Thanks for checking the video out. Today I'm going to obviously be doing a review on the snare you see in front of you. This is DW's 14 by 6.5 nickel over brass. I love this snare. I love metal snares. There's just something about a metal snare that just, you get that cracky pop. They're extremely versatile. I mean, you can turn this thing super low, tune them really high. You get the full spectrum. This thing is a workhorse and pretty much will do whatever you ask it to do. And I love that. And then on top of that, it comes with DW's flawless design and innovation. And we'll get into all of those here shortly. It's a beautiful snare drum. DW just really makes some really quality gear. So getting into this snare drum, again, it's obviously DW. It's 14 by 6.5. They make these in three other sizes: 13 by 7, which would be really appealing, 14 by 5, and also the big, huge mammoth beast, the 14 by 8. They all come standard with the true hoops. If you're not familiar with the true hoops are just kind of the best of both worlds as far as the triple flange hoop and the die cast. DW's taken it and kind of molded those two together into a 3mm hoop. So it's not quite as thick or heavy as a die cast, but it's thicker than a triple flange. I love them. They're fantastic. They got a rolled top, so it's a little more gentle on your stick. They look great. They're stamped with the DW True Loop logo on there, and they're just a great hoop. A really cool innovation from DW. This also comes shipped with the new tension rods, which is awesome. I mean, these are 50 per 50 per inch thread count, which is extremely impressive. It's quite impressive how responsive the tuning is with those. I kind of thought it was a hype before I actually got this snare, but holy moly, it really does. I just said holy moly. Anyway, it does make a significant difference. So I'll be doing that to my other snare that I'm kind of rebuilding right now. It needs a new throw off and some other things, so I'm just going to go ahead and start over basically. I'm going to get the new hoops and tension rods and throw off and all that, so make that other snare nice. It's that poor little guy over there sitting on the floor. It's a beautiful shell. Anyway, getting back to this guy. So with those two, there is also this fantastic creation right here. Let's get this over here. This, I'm sure most of you already know, this is the Mag Throw. And this is hands down, without a doubt, the best throw-off on the market today. It's flawless, it's foolproof, and it just will not fail. It's a simple, elegant design. It's just a magnet. It just, when you want them off, you just drop it down. When you want to put it back, it just goes back. So with my other throw and several others that I've used in the past, you'd be wailing away on a song and all of a sudden the throw off will just kind of just detach itself on several different throw offs that I've used over the years. Since I've had this since last Saturday, I have tried to make this thing fall. And the simple yet amazing design that DW has done, this magnet just will not release. It just won't. It's just brilliant. Looks really good, and it functions wonderfully. It's an excellent part of this whole snare drum. I love this throw off. And then the reverse side of that is you have the 3-position butt, which is another fantastic invention that they've done. So you're rocking out, and the next song is a little bit more of a ballad, so you want that snare to kind of breathe a little bit more and get that kind of bigger snare drum sound. So you want the snare wires just a little looser. You just drop it down into the 3rd position. You can hear the snares already kind of dropping a little bit, and then you get that nice boom boom, that deeper snare sound that would be suitable for that. Then you have your normal tension, and then if you're, the next song is you want something a little tighter, a little poppier, a little more crack, then you just flip the switch, and now your snares are a little tighter, so you get a little more crack. It's basically like almost getting 3 snares in one with the flip of a switch. So I just think that's another brilliant little invention or innovation that the DW has also thought out. The shell is standard 1mm. Awesome. The heads that come on these are coated ambassadors, and they, as you can see, they've actually coded or labeled how to tune the snare, or tension sequence is what John Good likes to call it. Tension sequence. So 1, 2, skip a lug, 3, cross, 4, skip a lug, 5, and so on and so forth, and that seats the head perfectly onto the shell. The fact that the guy, takes the time to do that for his customers, I think is pretty awesome all by itself. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm trying to get everything back in order. So it's a fantastic shell. I don't know what else to say, but I'll play just a really, really quick little demo. So now let's throw the mag off. Put that back on. Now we're going to turn the butt plate into the lowest position. So this is when you want that fat sound. So go back to neutral. And then we'll go to the 3rd position. This is tightening in the snares. So there you go, guys.